In a world where slaves have the chance to gain their freedom in the death arena, fighting as gladiators. A rebellion is made by the gladiators which caused the death of millions. A group of men who believed in their fist rather than the sword came and suppressed the rebellion. Since then, the use of swords have been changed to the use of fists in the death matches. A slave boy, born of two worlds, seeks to have the title of champion, the king of the arena, the god of boxing, and above all, the pinnacle of the strong. The story begins when we see a gangster named Kong about to be killed by his friends due to the orders of their boss. Kong remembers about his teenage years when he was a boxer. He thought he was invisible and had a fight with a group of bullies. This caused a serious injury in his right arm as he couldn't box anymore. He is stabbed in the heart as he says that if he is given another chance, he would strive to pursue his dream of becoming a legend in boxing. Just when Kong thinks he is dead, he hears voices of bullies running away. He gets up and realizes that he had reincarnated as the son of a late legendary boxer cavern. His name was now Kali in this world, and he was a slave. The boxing school is for the ageist family, as the instructor named Nixar is seen. He tells the boys that a tournament will be held to determine whether they will be sent to the mines or will be trained to be boxers. The boys are paired with their opponents when Kali is seen paired with Slit, a big and strong guy. Even before the fight, Slit goes to bully Kali as we see Kali still standing. Slit gets mad as he throws a punch powered by his big body. Kali sees the trajectory of the punch as he slips to the left. A boy named Torres is surprised as Slit throws another punch. Kali ducks to the ground as he slips all the punches. He sees an opening and goes to the body shot counter. It doesn't have any effect because of Kali's frail fists. He is held by the collar and punched in the face. Kali laughs as he realizes that his eye-to-hand coordination in this world is top-notch. We see Kali doing his best in the morning run exercise. Nixar wonders why Kali is pushing himself too hard. We see the boys lifting logs for strength training. Kali, on the other hand, is seen training his fists by punching packed head. An instructor comes to ask Kali to do strength training when Nixar asks him to stop. Kali's late father, named Cavern, was a boxing champion, so Kali says that the training he was doing was taught to him by his dad. Kali is seen resting as he is exhausted. He eats an apple from the tree when the daughter of the ageist family, named Azalea, comes and asks Kali to leave before he is caught. Kali leaves as Azalea wonders how Kali will fight with his frail body. Kali is seen training when Slit gets nervous. He throws his log to the ground as he goes to sneak attack Kali. Kali instinctively ducks down, avoiding Slit's punch. He counters to the jaw but stops right before his punch hits Slit. Torres sees that Kali has changed as he goes to tell Slits to not let his guard down. We see the head of the ageist family and Nixar talking about how to run the fight. The day of the fight is here as we see Kali walking through the tunnel. We see Taurus as the referee declares him the winner of his fight. Up next is Kali and Slit. Slit tries to intimidate Kali, but Kali doesn't allow any effect. Slit throws the first punch as Kali slips to the right. He slips every other punch whilst waiting for the right moment to attack. Kali's plan was simple. He wants to let Slit bend his body down as that he can deal a decisive punch to the jaw. What Kali didn't calculate was that in this world it's called bare hands fighting and not boxing. Kali is about to go for the jaw punch when Slit grabs him with his hands and punches his ribs, breaking it. Kali feels immense pains as he gets back up. Slit throws a punch as Kali uses his head to hit Slit's metacarpals. He sees an opening as he goes for the punch to the chin. Slit stands unfazed as he suddenly falls unconscious. Kali is deemed victorious as he raises his hand. He is called by Azalea as he explains the concept of how Slit was knocked out. Torres is seen training when a guy named Keijo comes and talks about bullying Callie. Torres isn't interested anymore as he leaves. We see Keijo trying to intimidate Callie. Callie replies to him as Keijo throws a punch. Callie steps back to duck. Callie sees an opening as he punches Keijo's jaw. The other guys see this as Callie is seen having a hard time. Torres gets mad as he tells Keijo to fight Callie one-on-one. He looks at Callie getting up as he gets scared of the monster he is seeing. He throws a right when Callie slips to the left. Callie gives a barrage of blows and finally hurts Keijo's jaw once again, knocking him out. Callie thanks Torres as he leaves. We see Goodolf asking Nixar to send the fighters to a tournament that might kill them. Nixar tries to oppose, but Goodolf is hell-bent on keeping his pride. Callie, Torres, and Keijo are selected for this fight. Torres is asked to spar with the instructors for experience. Torres trains as he feels that the instructors are immortal. Keijo is asked to build his mentality as Callie is seen training his head movement and footwork. He makes a guy throws rocks at him as he uses his footwork and head movement to dodge the stones. Callie goes to the boys when it seems that their opponents from the Dormon Boxing Center had come to beat the boys up. The fight with the Dormon fighters isn't just a matter of fighting anymore. It's a matter of restoring pride. The day of the fight is on as we see the spectators and Joshua, the master of the opposing boxing ground. The fight is being held at the Goodolf Boxing Arena. Keijo is the first to fight as Callie tells him not to allow his opponent to get close to him. His opponent is named BAS as we see him with a ripped body. BAS runs towards Keijo and continuously attacks. Keijo also luckily dodges the attacks, but the citizens aren't happy with the fight. BAS throws a punch to Keijo's face. It turns out to be a fake as BS punches Keijo's stomach. Keijo is down as he sees Goodolf's face in anger. He gets back up as he remembers what Callie told him. Keijo has an advantage in a fight because of his long legs and arms. BAS attacks again as Keijo punches BAS in the face, which causes Baz to fall down. Keijo's mentality skyrockets as he smiles. He continues to throw threatening punches as his movements resemble that of a mantis. BS throws a swing as Mantis pulls back. Baz's jaw is wide open as Keijo punches it, knocking him out and winning the fight. We see that Torres is next as he is full of spirit. His opponent is named Malga, as he is more bigger than Torres. The fight begins as the duo start exchanging attacks. Malga swings his fist, but it turns out to be his elbow. He uses his elbow to strike Torres' head as Torres bleeds. Torres and Malga continue to exchange punches as Torres is seen with the upper hand. Torres gives the final blow as Malga falls unconscious. Callie rises up with seriousness on his face. His opponent, named Burrito, also prepares himself for the fight. We see the guy that helped Callie train express his wants for Callie to win the fight out loud. Azalea hears this as she is also seen cheering for Callie. We see Burrito move forward as Callie moves backward. Burrito moves to block Callie's movements as Callie measures the distance with jabs. Callie slips a punch to the right, he slips a punch to the left, and another to the right. We see Azalea happy that Callie is winning the fight. Callie dodges a punch to the left as he gives a right hook to Burrito's face. He gives a left straight to Burrito as the crowd is surprised. Callie is seen hitting the fact that his wrist was broken. Burrito gets up again and attacks with sand. Callie can't see because of the sand in his eyes. Burrito hits Callie to the ground as he gets back up. He analyzes Burrito's movements as he knows Burrito will start with a straight right. Callie dodges the attack as he counters with a punch in the face, ending the fight. Callie is seen enjoying meat with his friends for them winning the fight. 2 months later, we see Callie with slim, ripped muscles. The Duke Wesley, who sponsors both Dormon and Adjust, is called both boxing centers for an exhibition match. Callie and the other two are made professional boxers as they have a stamp imprinted on their shoulders. In the evening, we see Goodolf and the boxers traveling along with Azalea. Callie hears rustling in the bushes as an arrow pierces the head of one of the guards. The other guards prepare themselves as they protect Goodolf. Callie and the others are free to fend for themselves. One of the bandits attack with a sword when Callie blocks it with the chains on his wrists. He punches the attackers as he tells Torres and Kijo to follow him. Callie sees that Goodolf is safe, but there is a bandit running towards Azalea. The bandit swings his sword as Callie blocks with the chains. The bandit takes Azalea away as Callie follows. The bandit seems to be a gladiator as he readies his sword. He attacks as Callie moves backwards. This creates a chance as he takes Azalea and runs away. They stay in a cave for the night, and Callie makes sushi in the morning. They aren't lucky as they meet the bandit they escaped from. Callie stands in front of the bandit with his guard up. We see Callie dodging the sword as moves to the left and right. He ducks a swing as the bandit kicks him. Callie is about to be stabbed in the face as he rolls his head to the side. Callie closes the distance as he moves to the side of the bandit. He delivers a liver punch as the bandit swings his sword again. It cuts Callie on the nose. Callie moves to the bandit's sling spot and gives a punch to the bandit's jaw. He uses his elbow to deliver the finishing blow as Azalea stabs the bandit with her sword. They are found by the others as Goodolf personally thanks Callie. They get to their destination as Callie is seen with Azalea, acting as her servant. They get to a gypsy as she read into their past and futures. The gypsy sees a plane, of which she describes as a metal bird, a car which she describes as a chariot with no horses. This amazes Callie as he wonders whether it's dangerous for the gypsy to know all that information. Next time on Callie, we see Azalea is about to be defiled by a noble. Callie sees this and beats up the noble. He is then put in front of a monster boxer for execution. Like and subscribe to know how Callie will overcome this challenge.